Born into a world that never whispered my name. Just another face in the crowd, just another flame. But flames don't stay quiet when the wind hits them right. And I was tired of hiding, so I stepped into the light. 10 years over questions, nobody bothered to answer. Is life a sober question, nobody bothered to answer. Is life a slow poison, or is it a beautiful cancer? Growing up, I watched the good ones suffer in silence, while the hollow ones thrived on confusion and violence. So I drew a line right there in the dirt. Said I'd rather bleed chasing dreams than live without hurt. Because a life without risk is a life never hurt. Because a life without risk is a life never lived. And a heart that fears breaking has nothing to give. I didn't find myself in a moment or a sign. I found myself in the wreckage, one scar at a time. Every version of me that I buried and left was just making room for the self that was best. I am unwritten, still becoming. Every fall I took just kept me running. Dark or light, I walk through both. This is my life and I wrote every note. You think you know me from the highlight reel I show? Nah, you know the basement levels I had to go. There were nights I questioned every single thing I am. Mirror on the wall showing cracks, nobody gave a damn. I wore different masks for every room I walked inside. Smiled at the world while something slowly died. Then one day the mask just shattered on the floor, and the person standing there I'd never seen before. Drawn in a filter, broken but awake. Finally understood which parts of me were fake. Cut them off like dead weight, no apology, no drama. Reinvented in the fire, born to get through trauma. Now I move different, yet the energy shifted. Every burden that I dropped made me more gifted. They see the confidence and call it arrogance, wrong. This is what it looks like when a soul gets strong. Now I move different, yet the energy shifted. Every burden that I dropped made me more gifted. They see the confidence and call it arrogance, wrong. This is what it looks like when a soul gets strong. I am unwritten, still becoming. Every fall I took just kept me running. Dark or light, I walk through both. This is my life and I wrote every note. The loneliest nights built the strongest foundation. The silence taught me more than any conversation. I stopped asking the world for permission to exist, and I found my whole identity and everything prevailed. Life ain't a destination, it's the road and the weather. It's 3 a.m. crying with no reason you can name, and waking up the next morning never be exist. And I found my whole identity and everything I missed. Turn this up if you ever felt lost in your own head. If you ever felt invisible, if you ever felt dead. This track is for the ones still searching for their light, still becoming who they are in the middle of the night. I am unwritten, and that's where the power lies. Still discovering the soul behind these tired eyes. Not finished, not broken, just beautifully incomplete. The greatest version of me hasn't arrived yet. The story isn't over.